Have you ever noticed that when you process some problem, some situation, some uncomfortable experience, you thought that you let go, move on, and then in several days, weeks, or months, you face the same pain and it feels like you're going in circles? Yes, I understand, and each of us facing something like this. Now I will explain why it happened like this, and actually it's great that you experience this thing. So the first thing you have to know is that you're not going in circles, you're going in cycles. And it's very important for us to process our old wounds or serious wounds, because whatever happens with us really huge, it goes in our subconscious and it influences our perception of life, perception of self. Because when we experience something, when we felt like not good enough, or felt like a victim, or like we felt terrible in some way, let's say we were fired from the workplace, and so we felt not appreciated, not estimated well enough, and so if we ignore processing the pain around it, it stays in subconscious. It still influences. It influences our perception of self. It's like you still feel a little bit like a loser when you have that. When you process it and release and you heal, it doesn't have any influence, like it's not there in your energy anymore. And to identify it, let's say you have the situation from the past. If you look at this and you don't feel anything, you feel okay, it means it's solved. If you look at the situation and you still feel some pain, something like you don't feel comfortable when it comes to this topic, it means it's not processed. And so this is why it's very important to look the situation in the eyes and like cry through this and analyze different things. Let's say you're already done this first part, and so this is your first stage, and it's like an alphabet, right? We cannot jump from A to Z immediately. We have to go through A, B, C, D, and so on. And so when we first process different stuff, we analyzed it, we got some wisdom through it, we understood something about ourselves, something about the situation. We started to look at the situation a little bit different, and so we feel like, wow, it's done. So it means when you are from the stage A, came to the stage B. And now when you are living your life and then you feel that situation comes back to you in this pain, you still feel it, and it still means something, and it's still sad to think about it. It doesn't mean you came back to the stage A. You're staying on the stage B, and this is a moment to face the stage C. This is the point. And so with the new eyes, with a little bit different perception, so it's like a little bit new angle, you're a little bit more healed, and you're looking at the situation a little bit more different. And now you're processing it again. So new things come to you, new wisdom comes, new understanding, new perception. You again feel like, yes, right now I understand, like it feels much different. For example, you process it, and this is the moment when stage B goes away from your life and you come to the stage C. And now the next way you will look from the stage C. And what I want to tell you is that nobody has like exact amount of stages. This is a process of you growing. This is a process of you actually healing your energy and your heart from this grief, which poisons your energy and poisons your kind of point of attraction of everything in your life. And the thing is that we have to remember that there is no like one you all the time. You in the past, this is a person who experienced that thing. Now you are a different person, and you can look at the situation differently. You can feel about the situation differently. You can analyze it. You can let that go. It's absolutely in your hands, because you can release your heart from an amount of the pain, because those pain was there to teach you something. So your job is to find all the lessons during the stages. Find what exactly the situation tried to teach you. I know that there are situations really huge, like sexual abuse in young age, situations connected to accidents. It's hard for us humans to understand why that kind of terrible experience was happening with us. And about this I will speak in another videos. But everything happens with us according to the energy which we produce from the inside. And so our job is to take care about the ecology of our energy. And when we are healing all wounds and all kinds of wounds, we are actually cleansing ourselves and our perception of life. The important indicator of you ending the healing process, like you came to the stage that, and like all the lessons are learned around it. And so this is a moment when you don't just feel like you wish love to the person, you just do not feel any plus and minus emotions in that direction. It's just nothing to process, and it's actually boring to think about it because it's nothing interesting anymore. It's just something that doesn't make any sense for you anymore, because when you feel like the pain you feel gives you answers. Like, because through pain you understand what exactly hurts you. And when you understand what, you start to ask why and how to change it and how to change your perception and so on. But when you don't feel anything, it's just boring to think about. It's just like useless information to your head. And so when you notice that you're facing this situation from the position like you're absolutely indifferent in the direction of that story, that is a moment when you completely healed. And it's possible. When you release it, and you are actually kind of different person, because your perception of self and that situation and life is new right now. Okay, so don't stop on your healing. You're not going in circles, you're going in cycles. And see you in the next videos. Bye bye.